Well, hello and welcome. My name is Rusty Humphries. This is the Rusty Humphries Rebellion. Even though we're having technical issues up the wazoo, we're still here to talk to you. Do me a favor if you would, please. Check in. Let me know who you are, where you are a deplorable from. And we'll say hi and get started in just a couple of minutes. Today's program being brought to you by Virtual Shield. Make sure you go to virtualshield.com/rusty and sign up. Find out why you need a virtual network. Also, have you found me on the HearMeOut app? It's an awesome app. I upload to it once or twice a day, 40 seconds or less. It's interesting. It's fun. It's like Twitter, but it is with audio. So it's a lot of fun. Kara's checking in. Who are you? Thank you, Kara, for being there. And everybody else, check in. Let us know who you are. By the way, we start a little bit later. Normally, it used to be 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West. We're kind of starting now about 9:05, 9:06, because our nice friends at Liberty One TV do news. And so we're kind of working with them a little bit more. By the way, we want to thank our nice friends at Liberty One TV. If you haven't been there to check them out, please do. And also want to thank our nice friends at Right Wing News. Okay, so for some reason, I'm trying to play video, and normally there's no problem. It works and life is good. And for some reason, it don't want to work. So I'm going to try one more thing. And then if it doesn't work, then too bad for us, and we'll figure something else out in the near future. How about this? Nope. Is Kara the only one there? Nobody else wants to say hi? Nobody else wants to check in? Nobody else wants to get a little love from me today? I'd love to say hi to you. Maybe this is going to be a really short show because of the technical stuff. I hate it when that happens. And there's nothing you can, and especially when, I'm doing it on my own and like stuff just happens and there's nothing you can do. It's the worst. And maybe it's one of those days where Facebook just doesn't want to get the show out. Probably because they know I want to put out some stuff on Bill Clinton. You of course, saw the video. I would show it to you right now, but I can't. I can play you the audio. I'll play you the audio. I'm sorry, and I'll figure out the problems tomorrow. The issue and what everybody's missing is not that Bill Clinton won't apologize. Bill Clinton is a textbook narcissist, okay? And what that means is a narcissist, the most important thing to a narcissist is his reputation. And so it is impossible. And listen, I wish I could play it for you. I'm sorry. I'm driving me nuts. But it's impossible for Bill Clinton to apologize because nothing is ever his fault. This is what happens with a narcissist. Maybe you've been married to one or dated one or have been related to one, and you know what I'm talking about here. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's impossible for them to see that they've done anything wrong. And that is the biggest issue with Bill Clinton, his biggest problem. And so let me play the audio of it, of the interview of Bill Clinton kind of losing it on TV, on NBC, talking about Monica Lewinsky. Here we go.
You think President Kennedy should have resigned?
Yes.
Do you believe President Johnson should have resigned? Someone should ask you these questions because of the way you formulate the questions.
Looking back on what happened then, through the lens of Me Too now, do you...
Okay, by the way, I want to stop right there. This is the only thing about this that I don't like. Well, looking at it through the lens of hashtag Me Too now, what do you think? Now, here's where Bill Clinton blew his opportunity. What he should have said is, listen, buddy, I can't jump in the DeLorean and go 88 miles an hour, go back in time, back to 1990, whatever, and fix what happened. If I could, I would. You're trying to change history based on today. Just like when you're tearing down statues, just like when you're trying to penalize people from things they did 20, 30 years ago, you cannot change the past. You can only change the future. And so the whole thing about looking at this through a Me Too lens is ridiculous. That's what I think. All right, let me continue. By the way, look at this. And you know what? We're being zucked tonight. Normally we have thousands of people that have been watching by now. We're at 8. So thanks, Zuck. All right. You say something about Bill Clinton and the numbers go shoo, and it's not the audience. It's that nobody's seeing it. Nobody's being shown this. The Zuck is zucking us again. And by the way, it looks like he lied to Congress. What a shock. You mean the leftists lied to Congress? What a shock. All right, let me go back to Bill Clinton. Here we go.
Through the lens of Me Too now, do you think differently or feel more responsibility?
No, I felt terrible then. And I came to grips with it.
Did you ever apologize for it?
No, yes, and nobody believes that I got out of that for free.
I do.
I left the White House $16 million in debt.
Yeah, and for him, was that a speech? Maybe 2? Bill Clinton, you still $16 million in debt? No, you sold out your soul. You sold out our country. You sold out your wife for your own gain. Shame on you. Helen's there. Hello, Helen. PJ is a deplorable from Kentucky. Let's continue.
But you typically have ignored gaping facts in describing this.
Now, I wish I could show you the smugness on his face as he's trying to pull this crap lie off. You have, but you typically have ignored gaping facts in describing this. What gaping facts? That you saw Monica Lewinsky gaping? I mean, what gaping facts? The only gaping facts that haven't been acknowledged here is Juanita Broderick, Kathleen Willey, and the list of the women that he raped. I'll tell you what, you've ignored gaping facts in describing this. He's right. They've ignored the facts of the women that have come out and claimed that he raped them. But nobody has ignored facts when it comes to Bill Clinton and his lousy behavior. Continue.
And I bet you don't even know them.
No. Please tell us. See, here's the thing. He's going to accuse everybody else. Again, a narcissist. I pointed to myself. He's a narcissist. So, what does he do? It's nobody else's fault. He has to blame everybody else. And then you don't even know the facts because you're so stupid, is what he's trying to claim. Here we go.
Describing this, and I bet you don't even know them. This was litigated 20 years ago. 2/3 of the American people sided with me. They were not insensitive to that. I've had nothing but women leaders in my office since I left.
I bet you have.
You are giving one side and omitting facts.
Mr. President, I'm not...
Again, yeah, what facts? And I give the guy credit for asking the question, but he doesn't have any follow-up, any huevo follow-up. Where's his huevos? Mr. President, what facts am I missing? Tell me. Don't sit here and accuse me of something. You tell me. You're the one that did it. You're the one that got impeached, not me. You're the one sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars thanks to the tragedy in Haiti. You're the one that enriched yourself on enriched uranium. Oh, I tell you what, I've had it so bad. Oh, poor me. Woe is me. Now, I agree. He's had to live his life with Hillary Clinton. I understand. I agree. Woe is you. For that, I will give you a little bit of a pass. But this whole thing, and by the way, I went to, a couple years ago, I went to the Clinton Library, and then the next week I went to the Nixon Library. The Nixon Library shows the Watergate stuff, even has the tape recorder of the missing 15 minutes or whatever it was, and a couple of other things. And, excuse me, you have Richard Nixon, a guy who came to grips with the mistakes that he made in the past. Bill Clinton, there's no mention of Monica Lewinsky. It's all about how the Republicans wanted to go after him. There's no blue dress. There's no nothing. That library is one that shows a man who never learned from his lessons, who made no mistakes in his own mind and judgment. And because of that, he's the victim. Again, as in these TV interviews, he's the victim. Bill Clinton's a victim. Do you believe Bill Clinton's a victim? I want to know from you. Comment right here. And by the way, for you very few people who have not been zucked tonight, I would love to know what you think. So please let me know who you are and what your thoughts are. Let's continue.
I'm not trying to present a side.
You asked me if I agreed. The answer is no, I don't.
And I asked if you'd ever apologized, and you said you had.
I have.
You've apologized to her.
I apologize to everybody in the world.
It is important to me that everybody who has been hurt know that the sorrow I feel is genuine. First and most important, my family, Monica Lewinsky and her family.
I dealt with it 20 years ago plus, and the American people, 2/3 of them stayed with me, and I've tried to do a good job since then with my life and with my work.
Okay. Do you feel better now? Poor Bill Clinton, the victim. All right, I had a whole bunch of other videos and stuff to show you and talk with you, but we've been zucked and my computers aren't working. So you know what? Short show today. Short show. That's what's great about doing it online. If stuff's not working and you're being zucked, then zuck off, Facebook. Zuck off. Make sure you follow me on the HearMeOut app. Make sure you keep following us on Liberty One TV. I'll fix this stuff and be back tomorrow if I can. All right, thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless America. Thank you so much. I'm Rusty Humphries. This is the Rusty Humphries Rebellion.